coming round a corner. He could make him a suit and don't even measure. A talking about suit, sitting down correct, expertly made and fitting perfect. He used to sew for Shakespeare, make suit for Hamlet, and up to this day yet make a mistake yet. You know the crowd went wild, they couldn't cool down. I say liar, the lion losing the crown. The judges brought the crowd back to order and asked the lion to lie about a tailor. He said, my man is the best, Rolf is his name. Cutting cloth, making suit is his game. Don't show him the man, my tailor is class. Just show him the corner where the fella pass, and he gon' make a suit. That is tailor, you hear lie? King liar.
Teach your pussy, say if you tell a lie, you go into hell as soon as you die.
Whip it up, whip it up, let it go, move it up, let it go.
Teach your pussy, say if you tell a lie, you go into hell as soon as you die. Teach your pussy, say if you tell a lie, you go into hell as soon as you die.
Leave just three. I had me eye on lion, the lion. Because
yes, my apology, of course. A pleasant good night to all and sundry, East, West, North, South, Central, and Trinidad, our friends in Tobago, and wherever you are streaming on the World Wide Web. Pleasant good day to you. Yes, this is the Corridor Transformation, your host, Lennox Smith. Yes, indeed. Tonight, of course, we will explore or examine critically that which we didn't have the time to, let's say, elaborate upon, and that is the fiasco, the evil, the diabolical, the acquisition of Bal House. No one shall escape. We said that during the lead up to the elections of 2025, and almost the entire 9 years of the PNM under Rowley and 45 days of Stuart Young as Prime Minister. And we said that they must account, and it is even more incumbent or more imperative, I should say, that they account, because we have seen clearly that there was a nexus between them being in office and controlling the treasury of the country. And ironically, or contrary to when they are out of office, you know, Bal House stall. Bal House is now being overrun by nature. I don't know if they find snake inside there yet. I don't know if they find rodents. I don't know if they find cat. I don't know if they find dog. I don't know if they find lizards, etc. I wouldn't be surprised if the grass and the shrubs and the vines go so big. You may well, if you look carefully, you might find a tiger cat. Yes, I am saying so to emphasize the fact that here it is, they are out of office and no construction taking place. The place is finished. You still have plumbing to do. You still have electrical fittings to put in. You still have an elevator to install. And in addition to that, The glass outer casing, if you want to call it that, of the building is incomplete. Yes, go and see it. And one has to conclude, as we did before, a criminal enterprise. And today they have the audacity to say they're not accounting. Now that the police have decided to intervene and seek a court order asking for them to follow the money, as Al-Rawi was talking in 2019 when they introduced that a piece of legislation, hoping that they will entrap the UNC. That's what that was for. It was Rowley that was up and down the country stating that in the case of Vincent Nelson, they catch a big fish, and then Ram Logan and Ramdeen, and then he said in no uncertain terms that because they put the hand in the cookie jar based on the criminal charges that was levied against those two individuals by the DPP, that Vincent Nelson was cooperating to do what? To put in handcuff representatives of the former then UNC administration. That is what the ethos was all about. When they instituted that piece of legislation called Follow the Money, I remember Al-Rawi was boasting that, listen, we had the first plea bargaining case with Vincent Nelson. All that time we didn't know that it was $10 million as an incentive. And we're going to talk about that $10 million because it is most egregious, most exploitative, most wicked, most diabolical, and most inhumane in the circumstance. I have no difficulty. Let the chips fall where they may. If there is criminal wrongdoing, I have no difficulty. But when you orchestrate it, and in this particular case, it was a criminal matter, and you paid money to a witness, and I'll be playing big time lawyer now for the Hadids and the Sabga. I think she's a septuagenarian. Yeah. Be careful about the hole that you dig for others. I said that last night. Because you may well fall in it. And oh, what a tangle web we weave when we first set out to deceive. And we did, of course, made mention of not just the email gate. We can go further than that. Rishmi, section 34. All storms in a teacup to project and to conclude and to deflect attention away from themselves and put it on the UNC, concocted as it was, manufactured as it was, choreographed as Rowley turned out to be. Imsbert, Hines, all of them would have played their part in deceiving the population. And in every instance, I want you to understand that these people understood that all what they did, they couldn't go past 33 seats in 2015. 33 seats in 2015. They couldn't go past it. And in 2020, not 33, what am I saying? 23 seats, yes, in 2015. And by the time the next term came around, and Rowley realized it's time to go because he wanted to take in front before in front take him, in 2020, they got one less 22 seats. So they know that the cuckoo was cooked. They know that it was inevitable. They know that the corrupt and egregious edifice that they constructed would come tumbling down. But of course, he tried to do it in such a way, he only tried to do it in such a way so that he could have backup. So two things he did. By instituting, of course, and making the present president the president. You know that, right? And at the same time, putting Stuart Young there because, of course, he was his confidant and, of course, his Garfield Sobers, so to speak. Of course, I want to say to the family of the great late Garfield Sobers, that mention had nothing to do with any taking away of the iconic cricketer that did all of us proud on the West Indian circuit and in the cricketing world and circuit. That's Garfield Sobers. So let me say, bereavement go to his family. Really sorry that he has gone. I think he's at the age of 91, if I'm not mistaken. So he lived a long time. But the fact is that Stuart Young was handed the position of office of Prime Minister, and of course, only last 45 days. 45 days. So let me formally say, of course, I'll be joined by COP, I hope, in a while. Yes, he is there. So let me just get him in. Let me get him in before he says that I am being tardy and that recognition ought to be, and I did not do what is appropriate. So let me just do that. In the meantime, let's hear Lord Nelson again.
To see who they will crown as lion champion. Liars from all parts of the West Indies, big shot liars from all them foreign countries. From a field about 1,000 or so entry, in 2 days he boiled down and leave just 3. I had me eye on Liar the lion, because I know he does come with some good ones. But they had a younger fella named Debo, come from some village there in Tobago. He say his father is Tobago's best fisherman. Catch a fisherman wide 80 feet in span. He had to tight on the boat and swim back to land to get his brother Eric to give him a hand. You hear lie? That is lie. Lie? You hear lie?
Teacher Pussy say if you tell a lie, you're going to hell as soon as you die.
All right, but let me give, of course, my formal introduction. A pleasant good night to all and sundry, East, West, North, South, Central, and Trinidad, our friends in Tobago, and wherever you are, streaming on the World Wide Web, a pleasant good day to you. I sent something to Miss Anderson on the Beacham to see if he could join us tonight. I hope that he will. He had promised earlier so to do. I sent the link to him, so let's see if we'll get him. Of course, we have my co-host, COP, and of course, just to make sure that the system is working well, I'll ask him, of course, to give his initial introduction. A pleasant good night to you, Mr. COP.
Good night to you, Lennox. Are you hearing me loud and clear?
Pleasant good night to you, Mr. COP.
You hear me loud and clear, yeah? Check my mic on your side.
Any issues there?
You're
What's
not
happening
hearing
here,
me
boy?
there? You're
supposed to be getting you?
You're supposed to be getting me loud and clear.
You hearing him?
You hear me there?
Oh, right. Sorry about that. I had a glitch on my side. Yeah, here you know. Yes.
Loud and clear.
Yes, go ahead, my
Good
friend.
night. Good night to you and Josh and loud and clear. Good night to all the viewers and listeners of the Corridor Transformation. Good night to you. Welcome. If I like that song, what teacher supposed to tell us? Say, if you tell a lie, you're going to hell. As soon as you die, Keith Rowley, Penny, Marvin, Faris Alwari, bunch of liars.
I wonder in this case if he's going to hell before he dies.
I believe that all of them done in hell already. All of them in hell already. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me say good night to all the listeners and viewers of the Corridor Transformation. Daniel Duki, good night to you. I know you're locked on. You're locked on and listening. Good night to you. Jay Olet, good night to you. To everybody that locked on, good night. Nadia, I hope you're over there. Good night to you. I'm not looking at the chat on my phone, so good night to everybody.